Ladies and gentlemen, welcome all to Skull vs. Pufferfish Tier 3 from Season 2 of Annihilation. How are we feeling today? Yay! How are we feeling today?
This is a mess of a game. This is our first NA versus EU game. It's gonna be complicated and everyone's gonna have fun.
Let's get that energy up. So our first map, for those of you who have already been watching um, the season so far, is going to be Lijiang. I'm sure here up in a second we will get the predictions.
Oh, you're right. My channel predictions.
Yeah,
Skoll and fish.
perfect.
Vote for your favorites. Vote for who you think's gonna win. There are drops as well.
Heck yeah.
SPT only. Yeah, you're right. SPT
Where,
only.
where's SBT? Where are the SBT codes?
Because I didn't change the intro screen. I changed the intermission and the game, but the starting soon screen still said SBT and UKN. 4 games later.
That's hilarious.
Somebody left me in charge, and that was the first mistake.
Alright, Lucian with over 1,000 points.
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Wow. Alright, so we see two very different looks here. On the side of Pufferfish, we're gonna see like a ball comp, maybe trying to play a little more displacement. Maybe get oh, this monkey is in. That's a lot of damage that's going down to him, but it looks like everything should be fine as Muffin is the first to fall. That dive so far being pretty immaculate. It is anyone's game, but Reaper doesn't end up taking it, but as Skoll finds 4 on the fight, it seems to be pretty difficult. And so now that we're kind of seeing a slight change into more of a more stable anti-dive comp with this Junker Queen, I actually really like this change. Like, I mean, now if you're the Winston, I think you're like, okay, every time you dive in, you're just gonna hit carnage, you're going to get those sticky bombs. It's gonna be dangerous. And that being said, Little Biz is caught out by Shark. A nice early pick on the backline is Chip is also taken out early. Should be a really nice early picks, and that should end up being it. Hamburger just absolutely walked right past Lazuli. And that is a very quick turnover, a very nice compositional change coming in. They decide to play a really much more controlling comp where they can just really control these dives and control the tempo. Something I really like. Lucian, how do you have so many points? Why do you have 5.5 thousand? Shark is super low as the beat comes out, and they do end up getting cleaned up. Is that gonna be an easy fight win just off the bat? As the dive from Lansley ends up finding Logan. And that's gonna be it. You know, a very nice counter dive, nice little counter rotate, and only 36%. Oh wow, I apologize. 35. Because
I'm not sorry to tell you, you're playing Furious.
oh, that is rude. Nah, don't do that.
Hey, that's cheating. You're not allowed to play sports, Dirk.
That is kind of funny. Shark finds 2. Among the... No, that's fine. That is absolutely funny. So for those of you who don't know, Shark is out of
GM support and not allowed to play support, but doesn't count.
it does not count, unfortunately. 86% on the side of Skoll, however. It's looking very controlling. Let's see how they're gonna approach this. Are they gonna try to take bridge control here? Oh, ad break. Oh, wow. Reaper comes in with a massive double pulse. That is astounding. And it's gonna be very interesting to see how they kind of approach this. You know, it's really hard to get into these. I mean, Shark has already built up another dupe. Logan dies early. And so now we're running double Lucio. But it doesn't really matter as Naya has picked up both backliners. Lopez does end up falling, but it may not be worth enough as Naya also ends up switching over to the Lucio, interestingly enough. As Logan once again dies. It looks like it's been a few stagger touches. Beat comes out. Looks like it's gonna get up to 99%. And kind of some of these stall touches trying to get as much as they can for. It's not quite over yet. It's 90%, so you still get a fight here. Oh, but that is a really nice hold from Ship. They're just gonna collapse right onto them, and it looks like that might be it. Although a touch does come in from Wild. So it looks like they will be very swiftly dealt with, and this is looking to be a very close match. As I say that, it's not quite over yet. 99 to 99, no matter which way it ends up going. But it things look like Skoll are in complete control right now.
I've got a few tricks.
So chat, what do you think of that?
Score 1-0.
Can we get a W match going in chat?
Alright, let's hear that fighting spirit. That's exactly what I'm talking about.
Rar?
Lucio says let's get the fighting spirit, and I don't know who it was for Rar.
Was it Venture?
I thought it was a Tracer, but I don't think so. Unless they hadn't switched yet.
So what's interesting here is that it looks like we're going to be seeing a Maga look from both sides, probably looking and determining that Maga meta is in fact back. Who doesn't love Maga meta? Hamburger's super low. Moana. Okay, I'm sorry Disney, I'm sorry. We're getting sued. Annihilation Overwatch sued by Disney. Draws millions of viewers. Moana. I see. Looks like they're gonna take a. Looks like Shark is just gonna try to solo hold this. And it looks like Skoll is going to rotate, and they're going to call out the rotate. That'd be hilarious. Oh, but as I say that, it looks like this map so far has been very good inside of sussy Pufferfish. Ever? No cap. It's very suspect. Once again, you know what? I respect it. Oh, we got hindered, and a beef coming up from both sides. Oh, this is an ult fest. I just saw 5 ults come out. Oh, wow. Jeez. It's okay, we still have 2. There's still 2 ults on the board. That's just stupid. And I think one thing that is potentially important there is like if you're Sussy Pufferfish, you invest all 5 ults there. Oh, the cooler's bouncing? Like people already have the skin. Oh my goodness. Oh, Shark just got absolutely destroyed. They actually do in fact trade that back, and I think that is actually a positive trade for the side of the Pufferfish. Yeah? Is it? I will have to look at it because muffin. Oh, it is. I'd pay for it. I mean, the last one went to $99.99. I think one of the biggest mistakes is Sussy Pufferfish investing all 5 ults there and still losing the fight. Like they managed to win the fight in the short term, but then they still overextended it instead of kind of pulling back there. The zoomies come back. Zoomies. We do like to have fun here. As we see 4 ults again, so it looks like their strategy is just going to be the ult spam. The healing does come through, and Naya is taken down by a nice little flash fan, which I can now act. They do in fact take him back, and they only invest 2 ults there. Now they're going to have B. This is actually a very strong position. I mean, you invest. Also, yes, no more monkey stomps. Monkey is dead. And Wild with these high noons have just been dominant. A Sussy Pufferfish will take this second round a little bit more convincingly. Not the 99 that we expected, but you know, that's still a very close match when you look at the score.
Skoll. 1-1.
One thing I will say is, as a
Ready.
yes,
Much lies in
on Wild.
store. Let us see to it.
Also, just so we are aware, for taxing purposes,
One more mission,
do
huh?
not believe
I'm in.
there's anybody that goes by
Okay.
but I'm not entirely sure about Naya as well as
Gotcha.
Naya.
Alright. I will. Without that confirmation, I think just calling it they thems. Yes. So one thing I'd like to say is that Wild is in fact Masters 5 and has been consistently, and they are console. They've dropped, but yeah. They are very, very good. I end up taking out Shark, because it looks like Skoll will actually get the better part of that dive in the first half. Oh, it is a slightly even trade. It's going to be curious to see if they'll be able to get another kill, as Yellow's super low, but does manage to get back. Wild is just in the face of this Winston, just fanning the hammer straight into his face. Oh! Wild finds yet the secondary kill on that. And is back here to pick up some of these kills if he doesn't die to Yellow. Oh, just someone typing in chat. I think we can give him more warning so early in the season. It happens. I know it's a new league, new teams, but just a reminder for those of you watching. That talking in chat is not allowed. Malma. They do it? Do not. No. We will perhaps have to. We will address that after. It's still. Wait. Excuse me? Okay. I was about to say, the 3 picks actually coming back there at the very end. It's still anyone's fight. As it looks like Sussy Pufferfish will actually take the point presence. And they do in fact taking it, and that monkey goes real low. Oh, the beat's a little late. You can still play off of that. Oh, and they tried to back. When in doubt, fan it out. As I say that, Lil Biz picks up 2 on the Kiri. And it looks like the on both sides it's starting to get a little tied up now. Yellow and Biz are going to have their ults this next fight, but that's going to be about it. Is that going to be enough to contest with this Coalescence and Cage fight? I mean, that is very powerful. Like, sure, you can probably use that Coalescence to sustain. I mean, there's the beat. Oh, that's Lasley is just getting absolutely damaged. But they're alive. The support does in fact come through. They're back to full HP. Oh, but Naya unfortunately falls again. And it looks like it's gonna be a little bit of cleanup. However, Shark does in fact falling, and that's just Muffins. Oh, but and that looks like it's going to be some cleanup, as it looks like the fight is won by Sussy Pufferfish, as they are looking to drag this out to a 99-99 again on round 3. Monkey. Oh, and they're just really trying to take the high ground position very strongly. The early Duke comes out, maybe trying to build up a quick beat. Oh, the chip falls early and takes out the Duke as well. I think potentially a little bit too early of an engage where not everyone on the side of Skoll was exactly ready. As the kills are going to come through. Perhaps, but Pufferfish will take advantage of that and will in fact leave with the first the map of the game. Yeah.
Play of the game.
What a high noon. Oh, that movement change is so broken.
Putting in max, so I didn't really.
Just say oof.
And with that, we're going to Pufferfish one, correct?
Yes.
Being that one to Pufferfish.
I agree, Zebra. Maga ZZZZ.
Congratulations.
When in doubt, Maga ZZZZ. Oh, I got 1,700 grapes from that.
Because I put some into. I put a very small amount into Pufferfish just because Lucian dumped so many into Skoll.
Monkey WWWW. Do you know that WWW actually stands?
Chip, Delta, yellow, buck. I'm not gonna remember that as soon as I switch tabs.
You said Laz chip.
Yellow.
Monkey W indeed. Where are my
Yellow,
fellow?
play DPS.
Where are my fellow monkey enjoyers? Can monkey play DPS? That's a great question. Monkey man.
Oh, I have to swap Delta and yellow. That's my bad.
Gotcha. For those of you who are aware, are interested, we are currently at 119 followers, so just one more to go until we hit our 120 follower goal. So,
We do just need one more to hit our next goal.
That's right.
Waiting for it to make noise. Maybe is the sound alert not on? It didn't play. It didn't play the follow thing. Oh. Maybe we'll make it do that.
Hello, everyone. I see so far we've gotten a few first-time chatters. It's very nice to see all of y'all.
I'm gonna toss us into the intermission screen so there's at least sound. While I do this real quick.
Ah, yes.
I actually
Overwatch,
don't think
excellent.
I have an alert for followers.
I was about to say, because we just hit 121.
What sound effect should we put for new followers? Let's...
Greetings. Hello, Naya. Nice job in the first map. Arr, 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 arr.
I'm gonna turn it down a little bit, but I did get it.
Greeting. Greeting. And Ultimate, it's okay. We know the rule is unique for a lot of people who are first joining the league, but just making sure that we are giving a adequate amount of warning, at least in the first few games or so. Oh, are they having difficulty hearing me?
Are they? Give me a sec. Go back to the game screen.
Onto the game screen?
Yeah, you should be able to hear him now. I can turn him up as well.
Yeah.
There we go.
Me. Will y'all let me know if y'all can hear me a little bit better? I'm a little bit louder. If not, we can find ways to fix that, I'm sure. Yeah. Perfect. Yes, this is in fact Team USA versus Team. You may not have seen all of this, but that's because they're just contenders players.
Chippy.
Chippy. Who doesn't love a little bit of chippy choppa choppa?
Chippy.
And choppa.
It's me who's quiet?
Oh.
Oh, I can fix that. You said the other caster. I'm the host.
Arya best caster. Oh.
Is that better?
Hopefully that's better. We do have R's coming in from both sides.
We do have to server change because they are EU.
Server change? Gotcha. That makes sense. Capybara. That's right. Ah, I see Ultimate. I'm not trying to be the main caster, I'm just loud. It's just...
I would prefer she's the main caster. I like when he talks more than I do. I don't talk much. I'm here to host. He's here to know anything about the game whatsoever.
I can play the game a little bit.
So we are gonna put it into the Netherlands server.
Team Netherlands. Anyone surprised by how well Team Netherlands did this season? No WWC?
Put in, I'm sorry, but I have to manually do the ad break so it doesn't happen during a map. Sorry.
It's okay.
My preemptive sorry. Prediction 2 is up.
Perfect.
They probably said they're ready, so let me.
Perfect.
Now entering Midtown.
Got 20 seconds remaining.
Perfect.
Initiating match.
Add.
Oh, the ping differential.
Is it?
Good thing. I'm running 150.
Did I not put in? I did put in prediction too.
Ready for battle.
Nobody wanna root for the MAGA team.
Ooh. MAGA is a very viable pick right now. That's what's really important, right? Everyone loves MAGA team.
We had a Ryan versus a Sig.
But I think this will all come down to how much speed can this team play with. Like, how fast can they just go zoomies? Because if they got the zooms, like, they know exactly how they.
They are not gonna stop. They are already in their phase, pushing right back to point.
Yep. They use a standard TP strat on this map. Looks like they know exactly how they want to push this. I think that they do end up collapsing onto the brig, and with both supports still alive, I mean, that's, you start looking at very dangerous, and that's a very nice wall onto Lazuli. A beautiful wall. It looks like they just take that point basically for free. So easy. I really admire the way they just make it look so easy. Like any Widowmaker? A Widowmaker. Yep.
Yeah. They are pinging her too.
They're just absolutely knowing exactly where and how they want to go in. My goodness. You're gonna get the tank here. Oh, Leslie picks up a nice 3-piece. Not quite how I like my chicken nuggets. I prefer a 10-piece or maybe a 20-piece. But you know, in terms of Overwatch kills, a 3-piece isn't too
say
bad.
that. The last time we went to McDonald's, we got 40 chicken nuggets and ate them for like 3 days.
I see nothing wrong with this. And they're gonna put so much cart presence on here. Oh. They just... Oh, that is an absolutely beautiful wall. They do lose the point, and after investing so many ults, perhaps a little bit of a Charlie Niner coming in here.
Just a little bit, because the Sombra definitely was not in invis, and could have helped. Unfortunately, they did not make the step forward to do so.
Very unlikely. I find it funny, Zebra. But now we root for Pufferfish because they have the Reinhardt.
Because they're not playing Maga. I do want to see a sister game.
That'd be amazing. Chip did very well. If I remember correctly, Chip did very well. It was a very good hit scan in Season 1. Oh, a little bit of a block there from their own Mei. It looks like Yellow will end up taking out Wild, and they will eventually have to bring it back. Although Delta BM'd a little bit. Oh!
It's worth it.
It's turnable. As Hamburger was they thought that they were just gonna stagger him out, but is it Hamburger?
It's Hamburger.
I've been calling them Hamburger. Hamburger? Oh, my CMP ends up catching Muffin, but it is traded out for Chip. And they do take out the Primal Rage. I would like to mention that Hamburger is already 70 to another old Chad Run player.
Support ult on both sides.
It's amazing. Very nice. Oh, not quite. It looks like it's probably coming through soon. There we go. 2 minutes and 7 seconds left.
Complete. Score.
I don't know what I'm gonna make for dinner today. What does everybody else have?
What is everyone
Just
else
to talk
having?
to chat.
Initiating match.
What are y'all doing for meals today? Or
Our
if you've
best.
already had dinner here in the EU region. Here, you typing. Who are you typing?
I am logging into Riot.
You installed. Did you grab your hard drive?
Yeah. I'll offload it.
Well, you don't offload it. You have to install it to it.
Oh,
You can't just move it
Well-
over.
it can't take that long, right?
Well, you're not supposed to do it while streaming, silly. Just re-uninstall it and install it to the right place.
Perfect.
Looks like we did switch off the Rhine to a Sig on defense. We have a monkey coming out on attack. Put the charge skin at that.
4, 3, 2, 1. Attackers inbound. Defend objective A.
Here we go. I think that'll truly be the question here as to whether or not they'll be able to say that, but no.
Zero engaged. Monkey killed in left his own devices.
Unfortunately.
Sorry to say, but that was like watching Spectrum play for a second.
Oh, that's cruel.
I'm allowed to talk down on my own team.
they're not quite going all the way in. So, as I say that is just deleted again. This Winston dive is just, unfortunately, getting a little bit just spammed out. That being said, they haven't completely moved them out here. Although they are kind of onto the back line there. Yellow is low. They do end up finding a pulse on the Logan. A nice pulse bomb coming in. Delta falls once again. The Shark. Oh. And just like me. Oh. The Safeguard does in fact get cancelled by a nice accretion. An interesting beat. Ends up hitting 4. As you see this sing battle right here. With the power of friendship. Alright. Oh, that is a beautiful accretion coming in from Hamburg. He did a prediction rock in the air to the jumping venture. Yes. It was a very, very close one.
Is that a Valiant skin?
On who? On yellow? Yes, it is. It's an LA Valiant skin. The old Valiant, I believe. The old way LA Valiant skin. Beautiful beat coming in from yellow. We're trying our best. This spin is going great.
I did promise I would make a 30 server.
We did. There's some more. Yes. We are. I'm busy uninstalling it, that's the hard part. Alright. That is my fault.
Not paying attention to the Overwatch game.
You're right. A minute left for the side of Skoll. They are really stuck in a rock between a hard place that being underneath the Midtown tunnel is just always such a difficult place to get stuck because you have this very strong high ground being able to overlook. I mean, and where do they really attack you from? They can walk up this narrow little side here, which I guess they need to invest ults to get into, but as I say that, they seem to do so effectively as they're effectively able to push them off of this high ground. That did cost them the Kitsune. So now you see almost 4 ults coming up here. But Wild is super low, but does end up getting back. Oh, and Wild finds Chip. The beat just a second too late. Oh, Wild finds Bubba. And now it's just going to be yellow on the flanks here. Is he going to get a touch? Oh, no. Unfortunately not, and no one will be able to get a touch. And that will be map 2 going to the side of Pufferfish. What a big flex, and this is the 3-piece. Oh, come on, if you're paying $1, you might as well get the four chicken nuggets.
Maybe change Skoll 2. And we're gonna throw us into the intermission screen.
Heck yeah.
Fighting. Right.
Fighting!
Ryan's always good.
Ryan,
He's good right
I would
now,
actually.
he's not always good.
There's a few times where Ryan definitely is a little bit on the weaker side, but definitely seems to be on the stronger side, at least the past 2 seasons. Especially with Baptiste and Lucio having a little bit of a stronger standhold here.
Les, Chip, Biz, Bubba, Yellow. Les, Chip, Biz, Bubba, and Yellow. We are moving on to Push with Esperanza.
Aparanque, my favorite.
Apparatus.
My favorite Portuguese map. It's the only Portuguese map.
What is Runasapi? Peru?
Yes. No, Ryan has been the best tank for the past 10 minutes.
I was diving 20 minutes ago.
I was
Koji?
GM. Domino Mast, hello. Currently Pufferfish is up 2-0.
Here is the map 3 prediction.
Perfect. Perfecto. Did we also do a map 2 one that needs to be paid out?
I already did it.
Oh. Waiting for the points. The shatters are kind of funny. I think Hamburger there with the shatters.
The shatters were pretty funny. Time to put you guys in sub-only chat so you'll sub.
I mean, listen, if it works
I'm kidding.
for now.
Emotional
Really.
support sub.
Emotional support sub. It works.
Go to the lobby. We're gonna put us back in US Central for map
US Central.
3.
Perfect. That way it's just fair.
Ultimate, Wild, Domino, Fire Missile. Ultimate, Wild, Domino, Fire. That's a whole new, almost a whole new team.
Yes. So it'll be interesting to see if the big changes will affect the momentum in any sort of.
We have an R check from Skoll. Let's back over into the game screen. And we have an R check from Ultimate, and we're gonna move into map 3.
Heck yeah! Here we go.
And
So
when Eris is done installing Riot Client to his hard drive, he'll be here to pay attention.
I am not leaving Overwatch.
Not this time.
Not this time.
I'm gonna message you something funny real quick.
All right.
Initiating match.
That is that is really funny.
Reverse sweep incoming?
Reverse
I
sweep.
hope
Can we
it
get
isn't
that?
a 3-0. Personally.
That's why I put my grapes.
Would
on
you guys
Skoll.
prefer the score to be black? Is the
you
white
guys
too
think?
hard to see on most maps? I can make it black. Chat's gotta let
Reverse
me know though.
sweepo.
Here, I'll make one black and you let me know which you guys prefer.
5,
Heck yeah.
4, 3, 2,
One thing that's very interesting is it looks like we're going to be seeing 2 dive comps coming,
in 30 seconds.
which with a change in roster, I wonder how that'll be. Obviously you're sitting here thinking to yourself, okay, people like Slay hasn't been warmed up for at least an hour.
Slay, Domino, and Iris are all just put in.
Oh,
And Domino already is making an
that was a really nice flash coming out, getting that hinder on the yellow. A lot of people, especially on the higher end ranks, are still learning how to best use and get around playing against this new hinder, especially with the ability that it can actually now hit multiple people. A lot of these like strong dive comps that rely on high mobility can be dismantled by a good flash, just like Ult Casty. Oh, Chip got the better end of that one against Wild. But Chip,
But he does get taken down.
once again by Chip, who has been so far had a very strong impact, being able to just stay really in these backlines for a while. Oh, through that. It was maybe a little. We call that what's it called? A little bit, perhaps unlucky. Also, perhaps a little bit of BM, a little bit of revenge there.
I'll always be on a corpse.
Oh.
I don't care.
Oh, I think there's actually a name for that. But yes, beating on a corpse is always fun. Oh, smart. It was a smart play by Chip, but unfortunately, it was an even better headshot from Domino. Able to just get that ult kill. As Domino picked up 2. But he is eventually taking down. Last time he picked up 2, and Biz gets another kill. Is Ultimate going to be able to live? Ultimate does get back in. But it looks like, despite all those early picks coming in from Domino, the fight is actually going to go the way of Skoll.
Unless the other 4 Pufferfish come in and play off of the fact there's only 3 there.
I mean, I'm sure they're going to try, but like, they can't stagger in like this. Especially because it looks like, there we go, fast bombs are going to be coming into the side of Skoll. And it looks like they actually came in with this. It looks like they actually came in with a little bit of a split approach there, coming in from both sides, and just anyone who was in that room just got destroyed.
Being down Rush
it's not looking great in terms of the ult economy, I won't lie to you. Especially with your Kiri going down early. That being said, they do still invest 2 ults here. Despite it was perhaps already a 1 fight. I would say that that was probably actually an overspin coming in.
I'm wondering if they commit to those for sure.
Unfortunately, I think they're going to back off here. I think Pufferfish actually may have overspent there. I mean, you had already killed their Kiri, and you still invest 2 ults there? As the Kiri is low and ends up getting killed, now they can just go super fast on that. That was actually a really nice dive coming in from Yellow, no fear. Yellow is going to end up getting out mostly unscathed, as they put a lot of pressure. One thing I would actually like to point out about Yellow is the amount of work that they're doing and being able to put pressure in a lot of these 1v1 scenarios. Like you see like the Tracers trying to go off to the side and kind of duke it out. Yellow can kind of go over there and get like a punch in or throw a quick headshot, and that helps out immensely in those Tracer 1v1s. Getting a little bit more speed, a little bit more healing, a little bit more damage can really make a big difference. The Bastion is out. Bomb finds nothing, and this would be it's a perfect time to engage because you know that they aren't going to have Bastion, as Bastion's just getting juggled into Narnia. Muffin is killed by Chip, and at this point they're just trying to find trades, as Ultimate is on this D.Va, and looks like they're gonna unfortunately be killed here. Skoll looking very strong in this dive right now. Maybe Naya was onto something when they said reverse sweep incoming.
Skoll is known for 5 maps.
Absolutely. It's either 5 maps or 3. They do switch over to the Maga, which definitely has a little bit more tearing power when it comes to just getting onto it. It looks like they're into this backline. As beat comes out, counter beat's also out. With that Baptiste down there low, kind of in the fray of things, depending on whether, oh, Lasley dies a little bit soon. Now it just looks like it's a 2v3. They're just gonna try to get out of there.
You know, that's one of
Oh.
the Maga skins that I like better.
Which one?
I don't know the name of it. It's the sports one.
Hmm.
It's just one of the ones that looks more like a
Oh yeah. Yellow is on a mission here. Especially with that Reaper being killed there. They're getting a little bit turned around. Oh, and the High Noon being killed out just to kill them.
I mean,
Domino is eventually felled, and it actually may be enough as the Sombra is back and maybe just to survive. But it's possible, especially as their supports are getting back a little bit quicker. So Asley does pull back a little bit, not willing to commit too hard. And it looks like we're going to take a second fight right here, as once again, Chip is found out by Domino. Beautiful, beautiful headshots coming in. I think the thing that's really difficult is like with this Maga comp, you're trying to rush down someone, but who do you rush down? Like your Sombra sitting here, so they get out for free. Lasley can just stall the cart forever right here. I mean, the Reaper did a lot in doing that, but five ultimates coming out here to the side of Sussy Pufferfish.
Wild does clean up.
Wild does get the cleanup, but like, you start sitting there thinking to yourself, was that worth it? Like, do you invest both support ults, Cage Fight, High Noon, and your Reaper buff on that? But even so, Cassidy just used their ultimate. Wild, once again, very low. Oh, this is a very nice engage. But here's the thing. Like, now you're gonna have to walk into a beat where they just get it for free. They don't have to worry about anything. Just chip for 2. Having a very good showing on this Tracer here. And it looks like Leslie gets a nice hack and is able to clean up ultimate. I think the real important thing you have to start looking at there, no fast respawns end up coming in. They're gonna get all the way
Loki's
back.
gun looks like a tower because it's the gargoyle skin. Because I never noticed that until right now.
I never. Oh wait, that's so cool. It looks like we have a new person joining. We're gonna make sure to set them to. Oh, Chip ends up getting the ult in Cassidy. It's still anyone's fight. They're trying to put a lot of his pressure down onto the Lucio. We're super low. So far is able to stay alive. Leslie ends up. It's still anyone's match. It's gonna be whether or not Yellow can secure up these kills or if they're gonna pay for it. Looks like they are gonna pay for it, but not thinking that's too shabby of a fight there. The only thing I would say you have to start being careful about, you know that they're probably building up to close to 5 ults again. Well, you know that they just used that Domino just used the Cassidy ult. Oh.
I did warn them not to have people join the lobby.
Uh-oh.
That is gonna be the reason they lose. I don't know what to tell you.
We will get them back in the game and we can review it from there. Well,
let me find this and nobody can yell at me.
so for whatever it's worth to those who don't know, if someone tries to join a group from their friends list and they get kicked,
It does pull out everybody.
are we gonna say it is not a restart?
It shouldn't have pulled out everyone unless they were the group leader.
It doesn't matter if they're a group leader. If they're part of the group and you kick them, it kicks the whole.
There's something in the rulebook somewhere about joining during the map, but I cannot find it.
If someone joins the group through friends list. It wasn't on this. It wasn't on this one. It was on
Oh no, it was on New Queen.
It was on New Queen. Bubba asking for $20. No one gets compensation.
I mean, who has control of the bot right now? It'd be them, but they're not gonna make it in time with 6 seconds.
Correct.
Got it.
So this is going to be a map win for Skoll. Very unfortunate way to end it.
It's very unfortunate.
It's very unfortunate, but it does happen.
It's happened many times. Most often to my team.
It is okay.
But they do get their, they do get to be on EU servers.
Yes. Ian, so you're asking why kick if it causes that issue? It's because it's very
Because
and
don't have
it's
people
in the
in your
rulebook.
group.
Yes, so it's
You
actually
can set
stated
your
in.
group to private.
You can set your group to private and not be able to let people join off the friends list. And also, it's in the rulebook that people are not allowed to join the lobby during the middle of a game. Um, so unfortunately, that is kind of the consequence of either not setting your group to private or just starting to play through a group like that. So it does really stink, but that's kind of the rule we felt was most fair because what was happening is we were constantly having to stop as people would join in the middle of matches and we'd have to pause and then set them to a different
The thing is, I went to set them to a different team, and there wasn't a team to set them to. So it's just a random
mhm,
person who's in the lobby that's not supposed to be there.
yes. Uh Ian, I very much hear what you're saying. Unfortunately, the rule was written by the staff and it very much has been carried through.
To be
The
fair,
only team
I did not know that they had joined the group. There's no way I could have known that.
mhm,
The only other team it has happened to is mine, and we
mhm,
lost for the same
and we
reason.
lost because someone joined the group and we tried to kick them
Unironically,
and
it was Moto who was currently in the lobby.
um and because of that, it's just the most fair thing we can do. And if I know it's a really nasty consequence, but it's not like they're forfeiting a map. I mean, especially because the one when it happened to us, where it was right at the very, very end of push, just like that. Um, that's just kind of the most fair way to do it.
I will try to come up with a better way to handle that. If I looked at the time bank, I probably would have left it, but I didn't. I didn't know there was so little time left. Next time, if it's someone on a roster,
hmm
the ruling is to kick them out because then it would prove that they were invited.
hmm
But if it's not, I might. I don't know. It's situational. Shit happens.
Yeah, it does look like we have ours coming in from sides, and I would like to appreciate some of the sportsmanship that's coming in from both sides for this unfortunate event.
Now I have to change the colors because they wanted to switch sides. So give me a sec.
Perfect.
No, that's not. So no text. There. Rocket into text. Like that. There. Did they ready check?
They did ready check.
Both of them?
Yes.
I'm hoping to see some widows.
Video
Welcome
maker.
to Rialto.
Oh, that is very smart. I'm actually gonna do that. Thank you.
Hmm?
So right now, I would have to lower it.
Initiating match.
It won't matter now because the map is already started, but that is a good idea
What
for the
was
future. Lowering the spectator count.
Oh, that's a good
So that
idea to
people
just.
can't join.
It's a smart idea.
Well, the thing is, they still technically can. It puts them in queue. He didn't join in as a spectator. He joined in as in queue. Which is part of the issue. But here is the map for poll. I switched the server to Netherlands. The server's in EU. And it was on Central, the last map.
Can confirm as my latency is about 200.
5, 4.
Well, if you can confirm that, I can't look right this second, obviously, but...
Attackers incoming. Stop the payload.
Perfect. There we go.
Yeah, the
So
server
we do-
is correct. They are in the correct server.
Yes. The Sombra ends up. Oh, Little Biz is sniped out. Not before getting a nice little hack onto Hamburg, who's back in, playing the Winston on this dive. And it seems to be staying very healthy. This Ana Loken just able to sit back and free fire. Oh, and it looks like they know that Sombra's up there. And Lil Biz is deleted again. I think that Shark doesn't lose the 1v1. And as the attention seems to be split, Bubba is unfortunately found out. Hamburger. My apologies. Very... A lot of very interesting choices here. Like, they're just flipping the map. Yellow is in it. As there's all sorts of rotations to high grounds, down from high grounds. Just happening everywhere. One thing I will say, oh, Little Bit is deleted again. I think you have to be able to find a way to displace this Ana from the high ground. Because without it, Logan is already built all the way up to a nano. And it's just able to keep Hamburger so much more stabilized here. I think this Ana Brig look from them is just so superior. It's just, you can't really dive that, like with the Brig sitting right there. With the Ashe. It's gonna be so hard to burn through Ana healing. And once again, Little Biz for the 4th time is the first person to be cut out first. And they can just invest ults in this moment. I think that Shark isn't found out, and they can put a little bit of cart progress forward. As they once again reset back to default. Oh, Chip does unfortunately end up missing that, as Shark's one does land on Little Biz. Looks like just this really strong position, being able to stand all the way up here and just free fire. They don't have to do anything, they don't have to move anywhere. A very strong hold. They know exactly how they want to play this map. As an EMP is seemingly used just to kill Shark.
I mean, you do what you gotta do.
You do what you gotta do. Wait. Oh, a nice leave, as Logan is just... Oh, Bubba's caught dead again. They do get Muffin, as Yellow did not dive, do end up coming through funding too. But look what it costs you. It costs you forcing them down from the high ground, but using just about everything you got just to get them to do so. I mean, even if you do cap here, which is the touch is going to be coming in from Hamburg, who once again already has that on healing back. Still got a full another fight here. The only difference is they aren't going to be able to set up on that high ground. So yellow is caught out early, but so is Muffin, so they do end up trading the backlines. But it's only Lazuli on point who ends up getting burned down. As Bubba's next to fall, as it's not quite over yet, but it does look like it's going to be a full hold here. And it will, yes. This would make it only the second full season.
The other one being on my team.
Score
Correct.
0-0.
Actually, I don't think
Switching
we were
sides.
full held and control. We didn't touch anything. But I
Hmm?
don't. We didn't touch anything on control, but I don't think we were full held on Rialto.
We were full hold on Rialto. We died right here.
Did we also die right there? I thought we made it a little further. I thought we capped
No.
the point.
No. It's because of the beat there at the very end.
You're right. You're so right.
So, a very strong dominant support being shown there. I think the only thing I will say is, at least in the execution that we're seeing come out,
I do want to point out, my custom game settings say allow people who are in queue and say no. So the fact that they were in queue shouldn't have even been a Also, Widowmaker.
Widowmaker. I think it's
I smell blood.
one thing I would like to say, and ow, I just slammed my arm. Yes, I like the Ana break here a lot better. Like, they were just able to get so much stability. Like, it didn't matter if they got died, they just did not care. That Ana spent probably 3 minutes 30 seconds of that last round standing in the exact same position hard scoped, and Lil Biz for the fifth time in this round, Lil Biz is caught out first. Very unfortunate. Once again, the monkey is already having to peel back to peel. Wait. Speaking is difficult. They are able to take this high ground position here, as they get a little bit of that Tesla cannon damage. As Leslie just decides they want to engage in average monkey doohickery, as Chip falls once again, so now they're once again stuck in this 4v5, and they're forced to give up a little bit of positioning, as it looks like the dive is going to come through. And all this doohickery will have to come to an end. Doohickery tomfoolery. Looks like they will get one more fight, but to hold it right here at these gates, Pulse Pump is a little bit wide from Shark. That being said, there's still going to be a touch that comes through as Nate is used early. Lil Biz is already dead, once again, 6 times. Very unfortunate. Shape is dead once more, and looks like it's cleaned up central to the side of Sussy Pufferfish, as they're just going to get this nice little cleanup, and it's not very nice. They should learn to share. He does come back from yellow, as it looks like they're going to be able to stabilize with some of these picks. Perhaps the Reaper switch being able to put a little bit more pressure down on the Winston. Oh, that Reaper is just gonna put down so much damage, but not before Bubba's found, and the supports are already dead. Oh, and it's just so much damage coming down. And that's everyone dead, and with a minute 42 left to spare, Sussy Pufferfish take it in a 3-1 victory.
Play of the game.
Let's look at this play of the game. Oh, and just chasing yellow right there. So unfortunate.
Have to choose our MVPs and such.
Yes. I think that's actually going to be a very difficult question.
It's a bit of a rough one, if you ask me, but with that being said, oh, I forgot this game was rescheduled. Anyways, I personally want to give it to Shark.
Shark had a very dominant showing,
It'd be
and I
it'd be
think
Shark or the Tank, in my personal opinion.
I think while Dominomass had a very stellar performance on both of the maps they played, I think you have to look at the consistency of Shark as being able to find those opening picks, those pulse bombs. Um,
I mean,
I,
it would have to go to Shark or Ham for me for them.
mhm.
As for Skoll for honorable mention, I think it would probably go to Chip or Yellow.
I would give it to Chip. I think Yellow did a lot there. Perhaps got a little too greedy at times.
I can see that.
I think Chip being able to stand up to Shark in the Tracer 1v1 is absolutely worthy of an honorable mention.
So that does lead it to a 3-1 in favor of Pufferfish. And
Yes.
we will be... There will not be another stream until 4 p.m. EST tomorrow with the same map pool, and an 8:30 p.m. tomorrow with the same map. You guys will see me again at 4, but you will not see Eris again until 8:30.
On Monday.
No,
Tomorrow.
there's no game on Monday.
You're right.
Don't mind
Yes. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and
emotional support into physical support. You guys are silly. Anyways, we will catch you next time. Bye, everyone.
bye.